Welcome to Tech. Today we're going to be doing the AMD Ryzen 5 Pro 4650G GPU, aka the Vega 7, against the 1050 Ti. So we're going to start off with the 1050 Ti on Linux Ubuntu, as you can see in the background. Yeah. Okay, so let's play first of all, let's play single player. And so let's just start a new world. Okay, I'm picking Minecraft because it's the game I usually pick to basically to basically play. I play this all the time because it's my favorite game on PC, of course. And so yeah. So whilst it's loading, make sure to subscribe and like, and to see more videos like this. So first of all, what we see is well, it's kind of laggy, okay? Let's press F3. We have 20 FPS, 30 FPS. This is not the usual I get. There we go, 50. It was 50, 60, 55, 82. Okay, so we're on the basic FPS. Okay, 100. So it takes time to load on a single player game. I don't know why. But yeah, so if we walk around now, as you can see in the FPS, it's still 100. It just dipped down to 80. So the average is like 110, I would say. Yeah, 110. 110. Yeah. So, by the way, these are the video settings. So I have graphics fancy. I could go to them to fabulous, but I can't be bothered. It's basically the same things. Smooth lighting maximum, brightness bright, full screen on, render distance 15 chunks, max frame rate to limited, view bobbing, clouds fancy, particles minimal, and entity shadow on. So these are the ones we're going to be using for everything for Minecraft. So that means on the Ryzen 5 4650G, we're going to be using that, and it's going to be hard. It's going to be a long video to do this, but anyways, we get like an average of, right, let's go on to Hypixel. Okay, so as you can see, it is pretty laggy, okay, F3, but it straight away gets to 50 FPS, 80 FPS, okay, and this is on the duels lobby, so it's an average of like 70 probably, so okay, maybe not anymore. So we do get like frame dips and all that stuff. So I'm gonna say the average is like 100. Yeah, the average is 100 FPS for the duels lobby. I think this is the most demanding one. You'll see why for the 4650G Pro. But yeah, let's go on to a different game now. So instead of Minecraft, cancel, quit game. We're gonna actually go on to War Thunder finally, but first of all we need to go into files because I can't be bothered downloading them again. Storage for apps, Steam apps, common. Okay, so War Thunder, and then launcher. Okay. So whilst it's there, I'm gonna show you that it's on low. It's 1080p, full screen. VSync is off. There's no NVIDIA DLSS, I believe. Let me just check. Yeah, so these are the settings. They're probably going to be the same for all of it. So there's no anti-aliasing on. No old card video support and all that stuff. Yeah, so let's get into the game, I guess. So War Thunder wouldn't actually load on the 4650G Pro. So I'm not going to even bother trying to go into it. Sometimes it would, but most of the time it wouldn't. So, you know, I'm not even going to bother. So we've got FPS count at the bottom. Let me just do this. So as you can see, so far, 60 FPS in the like lobby or whatever. So let's go to custom battles because there's loads of people playing them. Select. Okay, so we're gonna be joining a random game. Okay, So, let's see how it's going to go. So it does load longer on the custom battles. I don't know why, but yeah. So we're gonna be doing it 1050 Ti on Windows as well. You need to check the statistics on that. But as you can see, 90 FPS so far, 100 FPS, and that's just on the starter menu. By the way, this is the most graphically intensive game I have. Actually, no, Muck is more intensive. I'll show you what Muck is. Okay, so we're dropping FPS now. Okay, never mind. Yeah, we dropped before 103, 102. So we're dropping, okay. But as you can see, we're playing the game now. And it's averaging at 50, 40 FPS. This is at low settings, by the way. Yeah, so if I was to move around now, 60 FPS, 70 FPS, yeah. So it's basically an average of, I would say, 75 probably. Yeah, 75. Okay, now it's going up. So I guess the average is 80. The average is 80, yeah. Okay, so let's get into Muck, shall we then? Let's just quit the game now. Okay. Oh, by the way, when you install the drivers, this is what you get. You get to see the settings for your 1050 Ti. Oh, I forgot to set it to 38. I'm not gonna set it now because it's probably gonna be not fair for the other GPUs. It could be like for the other games, it could be like a minimal thing, but I'd rather not risk it. Anyways, files. Let me just do this. I don't want anyone to see my files. Okay. Oh God. Muck? Yeah, okay, this is Muck. So, wait a minute. Okay. What's the FPS count? Okay, wait, let me just get it from Steam. Let me open Steam. We're not gonna try just shapes and beats because for some reason frame locked to 60 FPS. I don't know why that is. It's on the AMD Ryzen 5 4650G. So I don't get it. Okay, so let's play Mug. Oh, it's downloading now. Oh, never mind, it isn't. So it's made by Danny. You can go check out his channel how he made it. But yeah, we're getting an average of 120 FPS. And these are the graphics, by the way. So it's soft, ultra fancy, and yeah, we would get like an average of 170 on if I got to the lowest possible. Now let's just start a random lobby. I don't care. Okay, so starting random lobby. Why is it so blurred today? Okay, so we're getting an average of, if we move around, we get an average of 100 FPS, pretty much. Yeah, 100 FPS. So I'm gonna put it to like 101. It's the average. Yeah, 101 is the average, probably. Now it's dropping. Yeah. Like if we look at the sun now, let's look at the sun. It's 101. Yeah. So yeah, it's basically. Oh, and also there's grass enabled. So yeah, I feel bad for the Vega 7. Anyways, that's I think it for the games on Linux for the 1050 Ti. So now we're gonna power off. What is this message that pops up there? Okay, yeah, that's a weird message. Okay, so now we turn it back on again. We go into the BIOS. So when we go to the BIOS, okay, so we're gonna go to F2 because I like it that way. Boot. Instead of Ubuntu, we're gonna go to Windows Boot Manager. I really don't like Windows, but yeah. I wonder if the drivers work for this though, because I did install them. Okay. Okay, it's working for the Windows, for Windows, yeah. It's just having a time to process the drivers, probably. Hopefully that's at least what's going on. So yeah. Oh, that's disgusting. Well, if you can't see, that's bigger than it should be. That's like 720p quality. We're gonna have to change that. God. This is what you get for putting a new GPU, I guess. God. Yeah, this is not nice. We're not going to be playing at these settings, of course not, because that's going to be unfair. And it's also going to be disgusting. You wouldn't want to have that as it. There we go. So let me just put my password in so you guys don't see. Okay. Oh, God. Now, this is disgusting. Not the Ryzen CPU, no, just the way it looks. Ew. God. Let me just change this in the settings. I know I sound like a drama queen or something, but trust me, it looks worse in the eye than it does. Wait, let me just change these. Where's the... Wait, let me just... Resolution. Change the resolution of the display. Thank you. God, Windows. What have I done to you, Windows? Yeah, 1024. Let's go 1920 by 1080p. There we go. That's even better now. Jeez. So this is locked at 60 FPS, as I believe. Okay. Display settings. So, what's advanced display settings? 1 Hertz. How? How? Excuse me? What? These are some funny stuff. It says 64 Hertz. What is this? So wait, let me go into yes. Let me just see if it's showing the 1050 Ti. Let's see what my monitor is telling me. Menu. Yeah, it says 100. Oh no, it says 60 Hertz. Okay. Where's the 1050 Ti? This is not good. This is really not good. This is really not good. There we go. NVIDIA list almost. Yeah, it's NVIDIA. Blah blah blah. Properties. Details. Well, that's weird. List all modes. Why is it so... It's not really nice. It's 60 Hertz. I'm not used to 60 Hertz. But I guess let's see... I guess it's gonna be unfair for Linux, kind of. But we're gonna have to see it. So, already Windows doesn't look amazing. I can't, like... Do I have any new apps? Like, yeah, this is really disgusting. I'm not used to 60 Hertz now since I've changed to 120. I mean, I can have 144, but like, you know, it's not the greatest. So Minecraft is on. It's loading. Yeah, this is not great. It's not a good sign for the for this. It's really not. I think it's okay. So we're gonna play Minecraft now. So it will take a long time to load. So I'll just pause it, and when it's ready, I'll just unpause. So it appears that I'm getting this error message, and it's just really slow. So I think we're gonna rule out the 1050 Ti from this on Windows. From this test, I will try and work out something, and I'll probably do the average FPS for it in the comments or description. But it's time for the Ryzen 5, I get for the Vega 7, I mean. So let's shut down the PC. This is really not good. Not a good sign for the 1050 Ti, especially on Windows, because this is what most people use. It's like 90% of people who, I mean, Windows is the ruler of all OSs, okay? Then it's Linux. Actually, no. Then it's Mac, then it's Linux, I think. Or is it the other way around with Linux and Mac? But anyways, I'm going to wait for it to shut down. But honestly, I'm not impressed with it. There's probably some problem with it. But I'm going to take out the 1050 Ti. And yeah, hope for everything to work. Yeah, so I'll see you when I take out the 1050 Ti. Okay, so as you can see, I've taken out the 1050 Ti. Let's hope for the best then. So it's turning on. Of course, there's no 1050 Ti, so yeah. Oh. Okay, here we go, it's turning on. Whew! Okay, so we're in the BIOS. Let's go with... Actually, let's just stay with Windows, yeah. I just needed a couple of restart. I mean, it just needed a restart because it's just like, oh, why the hell is the GPU? Okay, well, this is not good. But yeah, the 1050 Ti didn't do well with Windows, which is surprising, expecting it, because it did well on Linux. It's probably because I screwed something up with the Windows drivers, but yeah, whatever. So let me just log in quickly, so you guys can't see my password, of course. Let me just quickly give myself some internet. Okay, so we're in. We've already, as you can see, display settings, it's already faster. Advanced display settings, yeah, so it's at 120 Hertz. Okay, so now let's check Minecraft. See what it tells us. I don't care, Discord. Can show up later. Oh god, Discord, no. So Minecraft's taking a long time. It's not a good sign, is it? Not a good sign. So let's just wait. I think I'm gonna pause and wait for it to load. Okay, so the game is kind of loaded. It did take a longer, which isn't a good sign, as in, nothing's probably damaged, it's just that it's either Windows being slow, because I finally booted up after, like, a month of using Linux, or it could be, just it being in generally slow, because Windows is slower than Linux, you can clearly tell it, like, look how long Minecraft takes. It's not acceptable, honestly. So now this is the Vega 7 graphics. So we're going to see how it does against. So video settings, we have the graphics fancy, maximum, yes. Entity shadow on, yes. Clouds fancy. And then 15. Okay, done. So now we're going to go to single player. We're gonna go on to like PC time, whatever, I don't care. And you will literally see the big difference with the 1050 Ti. So this is the 1050 Ti from Palette, by the way. I mean, it's a great graphics card. I love how it looks. But anyways, so the game has loaded, as you can see. So if we quickly press F3. 16 FPS, 20 FPS. If we walk around, this is not a good sign for the Vega 7. But remember, this is on Windows, so it will perform probably slower than Linux. So still for 30 FPS at this point now. The 1050 Ti had 50 FPS, I think it was. Yeah. So it's really not a good sign for the 1050 for the Vega 7. So, ooh, this is damn slow. And this is, by the way, with FreeSync. That's why you can't tell as much. So there we go. We're finally on 40 FPS, but 40 FPS isn't still amazing. 50 FPS, 70 FPS. Okay, so as you can see, the average is like 45 probably, and yeah, 45 or less. 40 then. Yeah, 40 is the average. So this is on a single player. So now let's go to multiplayer and check on Hypixel duels, because that's mostly where we'll see the damage. Okay, so we're Hypixel duels. 2 FPS, 18 FPS, 28 FPS, 32 FPS, 38, 34, 41, 43, 50, 39. So the average is 44? 44, yeah. So it's not amazing. Now we're going on into the 50s, so it's probably like a 45 as average. So now let's exit out of this. Cancel quit game. Let's go into Muck, I guess. Yeah, Muck's gonna be reasonable. So we're gonna do the same settings so it's fair, because even though it's pretty damn high. Oh, okay. Why is there no quit? I swear to God, this is behaving way too weirdly. So wait, let me go into Steam then, because I probably don't have it. No, not Microsoft Word. God damn it. Steam. Updating Steam. So one of the screws when I was taking out the 1050 Ti, one of the screws got stuck down. It's okay. So whilst that is loading, probably gonna try and find the screw, because that one's just screwed over. Haha, get what I did. Anyways, library. Oh, it's updating now, everything. Oh my goodness. Pause. Update. Let's get Muck updated. So yeah, whilst that's loading, I'll just find a quick... Okay, maybe not. Okay, good. So let's play Muck. Windows here is really weird and laggy for some reason. I don't know why, but Linux behaves way better. So as you can see, the average is 24 FPS, but as I said, we're gonna crank it to showgrass, video, actually graphics, soft, ultra, 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 anti-aliasing it was off, I think, bloom on, fancy. There was no motion blur. Yeah, okay. Let's host a lobby then. So as you can see, it's already lagging. It's on 15, 14 FPS. So the average on Muck on Windows, 30 FPS. Well, that's not. I'm moving right now. 15 FPS. So I would give the average of 15 FPS on it. Yeah. So the average is 15 FPS. And yeah. So it's not really great, but this I did say I'm gonna crank it to the same graphics as Linux 1050 Ti, because it has to be fair. Come on. So now we're gonna wait for War Thunder to update. This might take a long time, so I'll pause it and I'll unpause when it's ready. Okay, so it's finally on. Jesus Christ, it took like 5 minutes. But yeah. The S6 Edge. Oh, I'm not doing a review of that. That's ancient, this phone. Okay, maybe it's not ancient. It's only 6 years old. Okay, so we're on War Thunder, 26 FPS. It's already like when I move around, this is terrible. So let me just log in using my. I think this is my sign in. Yeah, I think that's the right email. So 100 FPS. Okay, maybe not 100 anymore. 100. That's on the loading screen. Okay, so I'll admit that's more than on Linux with the 1050 Ti, which is amazing. Well done, Vega 7. But yeah, 22. Okay, 22 FPS. Is this on medium? I don't think. Wait, let me just check. Options, graphics. Yeah, it's on low. Okay. So it's on low and it's averaging out a 40 FPS on the loading screen. I think, yeah, that's 10 FPS or something like that less than the 1050 Ti did. On Linux, of course, because I couldn't get it working on Windows. So I'm sorry for that, but I don't know why I didn't want to do that, but yeah. So anyways, let's just wait for it to load. And yeah. I'm just checking if I didn't destroy my motherboard. Okay, anyways. So to battle. So it's already averaging at a 30 FPS. So we're in game, as you can see. This is not a good sign. 29 FPS on low settings. Yeah, so the average is 30 FPS. This is, by the way, with FreeSync, so yeah, this is not good for the Vega 7, but remember, this is a integrated GPU, so yeah. So 30 FPS is the average, not bad. So yeah, that's all for Windows, I guess. So let's go into Linux now. Shut up, War Thunder. Nobody cares. Okay, I'm sorry. That was kind of mean. Why aren't you turning off? Come on, bro. So I'm just gonna log into Windows, and yeah. I just realized I said I'm gonna log into Windows. I meant as in log into Linux. Sorry, I forgot. So yeah, we're just gonna wait. And yeah, wait, is that? Wait, okay. So we're gonna log into Linux now. Hopefully, delete. I don't know why this mouse always is on when I when I log into Windows. It's always the mouse. Honestly, what's wrong with it? So now we're gonna go into Ubuntu, save and exit. Okay. So let's see how Ubuntu will react to seeing that there's no 1050 Ti. Yeah, it's loading faster than Windows at least. That's good. Yeah. Actually, by the way, the Noctua fan has finally a good purpose. It's to cool this bad boy, because this gets like 50 degrees on 38% of when it's fan speed. So okay, so we're in. Let's just see what the Vega 7 will do now. Okay, so we're at 120 hertz, as you can clearly see, by the way. Menu. Yeah, so 120 hertz, which is great. So let's go into. We're not going to play War Thunder because we already know how it's going to end up. Now let's go into Minecraft on Linux, Ubuntu. By the way, the reason why I picked Ubuntu is because it's a great starter OS, and also because it has secure boot, because there's only Fedora and Ubuntu that supports secure boot. You can thank Microsoft for that. Thanks, Microsoft, you flipping dumbass. Anyways, that's enough for speaking against Microsoft. Please, Bill Gates, don't kill me. I've got more videos to upload. But anyways, God. That 30 seconds or whatever was the worst. Anyways, new world. Let's join into this new world, I guess. So it's loading. But as you can hear, this bad boy is pretty, it's working really hard. Whereas when it had the 1050 Ti, it did not work as hard. I mean, Minecraft is already 60 FPS. Okay. 20 FPS. but it's way more smoother on Linux. So let's let it load. So it's already 50 FPS, 60 FPS, 46, and that's me moving. 53, 64. Yes, it's already doing better than Windows, and it's already getting more frames at the beginning than the 1050 Ti did. But honestly, 80 FPS. So I would give the average of okay, it's dropping. I would give the average of 60 FPS probably. Yeah, 60 FPS is reasonable, or 65, yeah, 65. So 65 is the average now, okay, or 75. But let's go on to Hypixel now, and we're gonna be on the duals, if I'm correct. Yes. So F3, 1 FPS, 14 FPS, 38 FPS. So it's already doing again better than Windows did and the 1050 Ti did at the beginning, which is a big shocker. It's already on 50 FPS. 100 FPS. This is doing way too good for my damn. So the average is 56. No, 60. Yeah. So that's Minecraft for you guys. And now we're gonna play Muck. So let's go into Muck, shall we? I've still got the NVIDIA. Like, that's gonna work now. Anyways. Oh, why do I have to download it again? Steam! Why? Why do you have to be so mean, huh? Explain yourself. So let me just delete Muck, and then let me just reinstall it, because it's only like 400 megabytes, so it's not that bad. Finish, I don't care. So let's see when Muck loads in, shall we? It will pop up there, somewhere here. Yeah. But yeah, if you like these videos, make sure to subscribe and like. I don't think anyone's going to be watching this far into the video. Yeah, the average of my viewers is like, what is the average? Like 5 minutes maybe on the long videos. So if you're watching, if you're still here, damn, well done. Wait. Okay, so settings, it's already on 17 FPS, which isn't great. I think the graphics, yeah, the graphics are the same. So yeah, back. Host lobby, start. Okay, so 19 FPS. I'm gonna have my hand here. 15 FPS, 2 FPS, 30 FPS. So it's already way smoother and more FPS than okay, maybe it's the same FPS. It's got 2 more FPS than Windows did, which is not good, but it's smoother for some odd reason. I mean, of course, no one would want to play at this amount, but it's because it's FreeSync. But this is, of course, an old, like, high graphics. Jesus Christ. It's pretty damn good. 17 FPS. So the average is 16 FPS, I guess. 17 FPS. Now it's going up, actually. If you can see it. Yeah, so now it's at 20 FPS. So the average is 18, I guess. 20 FPS is the average. Nice. Okay, so that's the Vega 7 against the 1050 Ti. I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, I'm not gonna play War Thunder because it's just gonna crash. There's no point of me even trying it. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to subscribe and like, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.